a few geeks here. This is our second episode. We're going to be broadcasting some Call of Duty with us tonight. I have Manny and I have Jeremy, who is our special guest from episode 2 from our podcast that we do weekly. Episode 2 from Just a Few Geeks. Say what's up, guys.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
So, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and play some more Call of Duty. Last episode, I played Call of Duty with Quincy, who was Jed Daxter. That was his gamer tag on the PSN. We weren't that good, but we were also not the worst, so I think we did okay. But now I got a team of 3. We have Jeremy and Manny. Manny and I kind of go back playing Black Ops 2. Was that our first game that we played? At least in Call of
No,
Duty?
we played Black Ops 1. We used to, but like not online. It was just like we would go over your house and we'd play like zombies and stuff.
That's right. That's right. I remember those zombie sessions. They would go for hours, and then we had like a little small TV, and I would
Hey,
split
yeah.
screen that. Do you remember that? That was crazy.
That TV was so small. I don't know how we were able to do it.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, anyway, before we start our gameplay, I just want to share my loadout that I have here. It's just basically the same thing that I had in episode 1. It's my primary weapon is the EBR-14. I also have overkill, so I get to carry a second primary gun, which is the M4A1. I like the EBR-14 because it reminds me of the M14, MK14 on Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I think one of those two. I don't quite remember. I'm carrying a frag grenade instead of a claymore from the last episode, and I'm gonna go ahead and change my stun grenade to a flash grenade. What do you think, Manny? Should I stick with the stun grenade or go into flash grenade?
Um, I see flash. Oh no, stun actually stun because it stops their mobility, and well, that way they can't turn around if you're shooting them from like flank.
That is true. What do you think, Jeremy? Should I switch to flash grenade or stick with stun grenade?
I would do the flash.
Flash
In
grenade.
my
Ooh,
opinion.
got 2 opposing. I think I might do the stun grenade. Stick with
It
it.
does slow
only
them down,
because-
but like the flash, it like they can't see nothing, you know. Like
That is a good point. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna go with the flash grenade. Let's do it. You brought up a good point. All right. Oh, what loadout do you have, Manny?
Let's see. Usually I don't play much, but when I play, usually I actually won't let me see my weapons. That's weird. Okay, there it goes. For me, I use the M4A1 mostly because that was just like one of the first guns I saw in this game, and I thought, hey, why not?
Yeah.
So I picked that one. I put a couple attachments on it actually. And this is just because I don't have much unlocked on it, but
Okay.
I do have a tactical suppressor on it, and I do use a reflex sights, the operator. I use this M16 stock, then I put for the perk FMJ, and then on underbarrel I put commando foregrip. Then I believe that's all I have on it. I think I actually have a rear grip too, but I don't remember exactly. No, it doesn't. I don't have one. And then I'm just using a secondary weapon. I'm trying to like level up, which is the 199. No, I can't talk.
Oh, the pistol.
1911. I think that's what it's called. That's what it shows here.
Well, that's a pretty good loadout. What about you, Jeremy? What do you have?
I can't look at my loadout because I'm not a high level at all because I'm still a noob.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. So expect
so,
a
whatever
lot of,
default.
expect a lot of deaths from Jeremy. No, I'm just joking.
Nah,
Hey, but it's
man.
double XP.
It is double
Hey.
XP still. Yeah, we are in the.
It's because I
double
have no one to
XP
play
weekend.
with, so it's like I never go online.
Well, now you got us, and we're gonna be broadcasting some more episodes. Not just Call of Duties, different gameplays of different games. We're thinking about doing some Days Gone gameplaying. We're definitely going to do a gameplay for The Last of Us, which comes out when, Manny? I forgot. Was it May? No. Yeah, May.
They changed the schedule. I mean, the schedule. Sorry, they changed the date. It was earlier before, but let's see.
Or in
Yeah.
spring.
I think so. Yeah, I know it's definitely coming out this year, But yeah, we're gonna
Hmm.
be playing some
So
broadcasting
the
some
new date
games.
is May 29, 2020.
Ooh, okay, that's not too far out. I
So
can't wait
late
though.
spring.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and play some hardcore. Let me change the
Ooh.
filter. Just check. We're gonna do some team deathmatch. A combination of hardcore domination and hardcore kill confirm. Again, I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst. I think I'm a decent player. I had my share of battles throughout the years with Call of Duty. So let me go ahead and start this up here. And so what we're doing right now, if you can see from my screen, uh, one thing I really like about Call of Duty is that you can cross-play with different consoles. So Manny right now is playing from his PC, and Jeremy's playing from his PlayStation. So you can see there's a little mouse on his name,
Mhm.
Synapse, and you have
Yep.
the PlayStation symbol uh, on Jeremy's and on my account right there. You can see it. Oh, Synapse, you're 25. You lied to me. You say you barely play.
Yeah, that's still low level. But look at
I know.
these people. 132.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get wrecked. Oh, there's some PC gamers as well.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting wrecked.
What is that that little sign right next to the
The mouse? That's the Activision symbol. It's
I
like
see.
that's letting people know they're using the Activision account.
Okay.
Broadcast is looking good. Adan.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, I muted my mic just for a second so that I can spectate our, gameplay.
Oh,
And it
nice,
looks pretty
nice.
good, man.
Great, we have a
I
viewer.
can hear
Nice.
Manny. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Going back into video gaming, and what I was trying to say was, I really like how there's cross-playing, and I'm glad that they finally did it. They should have done it back in the day, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have the
Was it? It's
technology.
more like called cross-platform, I believe. But
Yeah,
Cross-platform. Mhm.
yeah.
yeah, cross-platform. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah,
No,
it's really
yeah.
interesting. It's really interesting to see how technology is getting so advanced. Um, and Manny, what do you like about Call of Duty Modern Warfare so far?
Honestly, I like how the realistic feel is. Although I don't like the camping.
Yeah, that's always been in every Call of Duty game, though. I don't think um, it's ever gonna change.
I see that, but I think this game has a lot more camping than the other ones, at least. Because on the other, well, at least because the other ones, they introduced a score streak as opposed to a kill streak. So
Ooh, Adan, I
now,
see what that killed.
yeah, and so now it's like not promotes, but it doesn't punish a camping game style because all I have to do is just like stay behind a corner, wait for someone to walk in,
Hmm.
and then then they just get points just sitting there, or at
That
least
is true.
around the same area, as opposed to the score streak. Well, it could be more objective. You didn't have to play a campy game style. You could actually run around and like get the objective or get points from doing other things.
Uh-huh. No, I get you. One thing, and yeah, they're spawning all the way in, I mean, they're camping all the way in the back, which is what I'm seeing right now. Um, so I guess I can assume that you're more of a rusher
Oh,
than playing the backfield in the map.
Yeah, I've always been a more rusher.
Ooh, okay. What about you, Jeremy?
right.
What kind of gaming style do
What
you
kind of
prefer?
gameplay? I don't know. I sort of like play with a little bit of both because there's some times where you just gotta.
The pauses. No, I get you. Sometimes you just gotta be able to be able to hide for a little bit, and then there's times you need to be able to like run around flying people and all. Oh man, what is that? It's only got like a airstrike? I guess so.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Come on, I think the spawn switched now. I mean, yeah, the flipped.
I don't know, but ooh, I almost killed a teammate right there. Alright guys, do you guys have a moment when like the funniest team kill someone's or at least a time when someone team killed you in the worst times?
Yes. It happened before we're broadcasting right now, we did a little warm up game with Synops, and I was close to a score streak, and I think somebody dropped a was it I don't think it was a cluster strike. It was like what was it? Like I don't know what kind of missiles, what kind of streak it was, but it was a lot of missiles, and I died, and it was a team kill. And so
Damn.
it was. I wouldn't say it was funny. It was more frustrating, but I guess it's kind of funny if you're the other guy. Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna run in here. It looks like we lost Jeremy for a brief moment. We'll see if we can get him back in line.
Oh,
At
what
first,
happened? Did it show that he
he
leave or something?
showed that he left the party. Yeah.
That's
It's
weird.
okay. Yeah, we'll get him online in a bit. Um, right now, what's your favorite gun that you're playing with? I know you said the M4A1, right? It was one of them.
Yeah, I like that one. It's been good to me so far. Although I mean 25 isn't that high either. So there's like guns I still haven't unlocked that I can't wait to unlock.
Okay. Yeah, I got the M4A1 and this one M14, and it's a really kind of good combo that I have here. Again, I'm still kind of filling out what you know, what guns to play with and whatnot. Uh, so I played this map a couple of times now, and I know it's what 6v6, right?
hmm
Um, this map feels a little bit too big for it to be a 6v6.
It can feel like that.
Here. I'm not finding anybody.
Keeping spawn killed by the same guy. Alright, I got him.
I see.
Not spawn kill, sorry. I keep getting killed by the same camper. But
Just jump
same
shot
thing.
killed somebody. I got flashed by somebody.
I think the spawns changed. Alright, I'm using a personal UAV, but then I'm also I have a UAV, a regular UAV.
Okay. What are your thoughts on score streaks versus kill streaks?
Love the score streak system way more. It felt more clutch. It felt more earned. Because, for example, if I were playing domination, what stops me from just not running into the domination and try to get it as opposed to, like, you know, camping it?
Okay, that is true.
Not saying that everyone camps or anything. It's just it's a frustrate. It's a type of game style where it can easily frustrate someone else, and it doesn't feel too earned or deserving as much. You know, not saying that you can't. There's definitely times where you need to be a little more defensive on how you play.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to hold a point and all, which is fine, but you know, it's very. You're only gonna stay in one spot the whole game. Then you know, it does get a little bit frustrating.
That is true. What do you think that Call of Duty is gonna lose its competition a little bit because of this switch?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think a lot of people are, as much as that happens, they're always going to be campers, like you said. But there's also always going to be people who are just so good at the game that camping means nothing to them. I'm just not one of those players.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, let me see. So it looks like we got Jeremy back. We're gonna wait until he talks to see if he's in the lobby or not. Looks like he got kicked out of the game too.
Hello?
Oh, hey, what's up, Jeremy?
Hey, Jeremy,
I keep
welcome
losing.
back. How was that
Hey.
mini vacation?
I got lagged out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you left the party. I saw that.
I was like, I was on a roll, and for that just to happen,
Let's see. So we're currently. Well, I'm losing pretty bad. I'm getting shot from every place. So I was asking Manny about score streaks versus kill streaks. So I'm gonna ask you, do you think that well, the first question is, do you prefer score streaks over kill streaks, or does it matter to you?
I don't know, cause kill streaks takes me back to like Modern Warfare 2, where like
That's a good point.
you would have to get like a certain amount of kills to like get like, you know, just those streaks, and
it was more exhilarating to me, and it made it more of a challenge.
Okay.
And with score streaks, I don't know. To me, it's like you get them easily, and just like it's pretty much given to them. With like,
Oh
uh,
man, getting rushed in. Yeah, I was telling Manny or asking Manny if he thought uh, Modern Warfare was gonna lose its competitiveness because of the switcheroo. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you shoot, you kill, you win. You know, based on points, kills, depending
yeah,
on the
like
game
it's
mode.
all in the heat of the moment, and you're just trying to like. But hey, they're going back to their roots, you know.
Yeah. Got another UAV for us.
I got a personal.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of those, but see, oh man, someone got a cluster strike, but oh, that's so dangerous on hardcore because if a teammate goes in there, boom.
Yeah. Let me see. I prefer hardcore. I mean, we can switch it up next round. I just prefer hardcore because it's a little bit more realistic. I hate, and I've always made this complaint throughout all of the Call of Duty games is that, you know, people are eating my bullets. And I know I may have a bad accuracy, but some of those bullets are hitting, you know? And so I still get killed by a bullet or two and a little whole clip, and I don't think that's kind of fair. So hardcore is a little bit more, you know, realistic. Wow, I just died by fire. Let's see. Compared to the Call of Duty mobile game and actually playing on a console, do you feel any difference, Manny?
Oh yeah, I feel a lot more reaction time. So like, as a, I if I was like on the Xbox, for example, which is the primary console I play, there's times where I felt no matter what I did, I couldn't fight back.
Uh-huh.
And in terms of like, let's say I'm just turning around the corner, someone shoots from behind. Well, most of the time I'll just instantly die. There was no way to react. But on PC, if I just happen to get hit and I didn't die, I could have a chance to turn around and shoot my shot at least, you know. And so there's times where I'm shooting someone. Let's say they're above the house, and then I'm shooting from the top, and then someone pops out from the bottom. I have enough reaction time to be able to go back and forth. When
Okay.
that's supposed to controller, it's a lot harder. Not saying it's not possible.
Okay, now I see. One thing about that I love about Black Ops 2, not to just kind of jump around in subjects, but one thing I like about Black Ops 2 is there it was kind of simple, but it was also, you know, more heads-on um, combat. You know, like there wasn't any. Oh, Black Ops 3 had the special. So after you accumulate a certain amount of kills, you get the special, and you can kind of like you had the bow and arrow and all that stuff, and the two swords and whatnot. I thought that was a little bit too much, and so I'm glad that Modern Warfare is kind of going back into boots on the ground and kind of just making it simple.
Mm.
Um, which is why I like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 for those reasons. So there was a huge kind of gap between me playing Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, even Advanced Warfare. It wasn't the best Call of Duty games, at least in my opinion. What do you think?
I mean, I like. A lot of
Hmm.
people complained about it, but I didn't, mostly because if we kept having the same game, what's the difference between this Call of Duty and Black Ops 3 and the Black Ops Advanced Warfare? If they're all the same game, what's the difference between that and an NBA game? Sure, you get a new feature to and all, but it really won't have felt innovative. So I did admire how
Hmm.
different game mechanics, and it didn't feel like the same game. It didn't feel any better most of the times, but yeah.
Okay.
But
Nice.
Sorry, thought I saw something really quick, but yeah, I didn't mind that personally. And there's times where I had legit fun. Honestly, Advanced Warfare, I had so much fun. I actually played that a lot more than I played, in this case, Modern Warfare, and I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had some really cool mechanics. I did like the boost and all. And honestly, for me, it's like if it didn't have the Call of Duty name, it would have had a different, like let's say it was called like Game of Body or whatever, right? Some whole different game. I think people would still liked it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean that is true. I mean, I guess everybody has their own kind of style of the games they like to play, you know?
Yeah.
And
Are we in the same lobby or not anymore?
no, I backed out. I'm trying to pick up Jeremy right now.
Gotcha. I'll
I'm
try
with
joining you.
I'm with Adan already.
I'll join you
Yeah,
guys.
he
No
just
worries.
joined. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I can't join you guys.
Let me see. Let me fix that right now.
If not, I'll invite you.
Yeah, it says here I can actually join your lobby. But why
Try.
not? Let me join it. I wonder if it brings Jeremy to this. Oh, it says resume. Leave party. Let me try it.
I am now the part of
It didn't let me. Yeah, it didn't let me join.
I
Um,
see.
Very, very odd. Or
invite to
send me an
party.
invite.
Here, I just sent you an invite right now.
I joined Adan.
All right, cool.
Let's see. Stonks. We
Oh, there
achieved
we
it.
go.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see. So let's see. I want to see if your audio is still in this. It should be since you accepted it. All right. Let's do something a little bit different. We'll try. Let's try. We can do core team deathmatch if you guys prefer.
It don't matter.
It don't matter to me.
I'm gonna take out search and destroy.
I'm already playing. I'm already playing ultra hardcore, aka no volume.
Let's see.
Dang, cause the volume is too loud.
No, it's just the way it's set up because I'm playing it on my PC, but I'm talking to you guys through PS4, so I can't have headphones for both.
Uh,
Yeah. If you guys haven't
It's
had a
okay.
chance to check us out, sorry to interrupt. I just want to throw out just a few geeks again out there. Follow our Instagram. It's just a few geeks. We do host uh, TJ and anime uh, in our podcast, and we want to get them here on our YouTube channel as well. We upload weekly episodes. We're on episode 12, I believe, Manny. I'm not too quite sure. Let me check.
Not
I
sure.
lost count.
I don't remember exactly.
We've done so many. Oh, we're episode 10 actually. Okay, yeah, we're episode 10, which was Fat Superman. It was uploaded a few days ago.
Aw, that's
Episode
mean.
10 is called Fat Superman. What can you, Manny? What can you say about just a few geeks and our podcast? Why do you think viewers should listen to our podcast?
Because we talk about geeky culture, we talk about anime, we talk about um, a lot of cool facts too. We learn a lot, like, so we learn about things. We'll talk about like the movies, and we'll talk about the multiverses that people are trying to do because that's a big fad that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Movies intertwining with other movies, and we give our honest opinions, and then we also like to have open horizons where we learn new things,
Yeah.
and you guys could join along with us with our journey.
Yeah, and it all started with just a simple conversation. We always play video games. We always talk about the latest anime and whatnot. And we thought, hey, why not just have a sit down conversation about all this stuff, and see and have other people hear our conversations, along with our personal lives and whatnot. So it's a great mix, and I'm really happy that we're doing this. It's a new year, and we all decided to start broadcasting. So again, check us out. Just a few geeks. We have our podcasts uploaded every week on Spotify, iTunes. We are going to start uploading our podcast as well on YouTube. Um, and I think it was Carlos, the producer, who thought of the idea of why not, broadcast on YouTube as well. And we always talk about how, we play these video games, but I think it's also kind of best to show what we play and how we play and our game style and whatnot. And so I think this is a great opportunity.
I think so too.
I forgot that this is not hardcore, so I'm excited.
And someone was a bullet sponge and eating all your bullets and not dying.
Yeah, well, I tried to hip fire, and that was pretty bad. Oh, somebody's behind you, Jeremy.
I know, it was too late.
Oh. There's people shooting. Oh,
I'm not familiar with this map. This is a new map to me.
It looks like the
mobile version.
Yeah, there's a lot of mobile maps that are on this game.
This was in the. I thought this was like the original map, and they just redid it.
Ooh.
Unless I'm just tripping.
Let me see. I'm not too sure. I played the mobile game a couple times here and there, but I have kind of chunky fingers, and so I'm kind of pretty bad at the mobile game.
Oh, man. Sorry, Manny. I was calling too late.
That's alright. I guess it's a new map to me. I'm learning the whole layout. I don't know what's going on.
Like a learning curve.
Very.
So I
very
haven't managed to kill anybody.
It was like the
Really?
gameplay style is different.
No, this core is
Aw,
Like
sorry, man. I couldn't save you.
I didn't die.
Oh, this guy just turned.
Oh, now I
around
died.
and shot me.
Dang, Adan, I think I saw that.
Yeah. Guy in the
Oh, right in front of me. Oh, dang.
Someone out there.
Oh, camping.
I won't lie, one of my favorite things I can do now is in the middle of the game, switch my loadout. That is an amazing feature.
Oh, I didn't even know you can do that. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
right
how
now.
long.
So,
Oh, finally, I killed somebody. Got my first. Oh, I got an assist. Ammunition box?
but yeah, you can do mid-game. Like right now, for example, I had the Claymores from the previous hardcore team test match, and I wanted to switch to grenades because I don't feel like I feel like the grenade right now is more what I'm trying to look for in this map, and so I just switched. Although what I'm looking way more in this map is like something to see through these windows.
Oh, you
Oh, no.
the shotgun.
I avenged you.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna switch my loadout to a shotgun. I'm gonna be a copycatter and see how far I can go with this.
Alright, man, let's pop it.
Oh,
Oh,
you scared me. Oh, this is you, Jeremy. Okay.
oh, dang.
Oh, there's a lot of people. Ooh.
Dang. Yeah, no, this is not my map. I might
It's
have to
very
switch
close
to.
quarters.
I don't mind that. Just it's not my map again because I don't know this map really.
It is definitely smaller than the one that we played before. Kinda like that.
Maybe it's supposed to be like quick pace, you know?
Yeah.
What the heck is
They all
that?
came in to the left. Let me see.
Enemy radar, be careful. Oh, well.
Oh no.
Oh,
We all spawned like in the same spot.
I know.
Dang. Oh man, I really can't do much.
Wow.
Let's see if I switch a loadout to a different gun. Let's try this gun. Why not?
Ooh, I
No.
just killed somebody.
You
But I
you
took
killed
a
him too late. He killed me, Adan.
I'm sorry. I'm getting shot at. Oh no.
Oh man, I got tripped out because right now someone has a different skin, and I thought it was like I thought it was like an NPC or something, but it's just a different skin.
Ooh, I avenged
I
somebody
don't know,
for
right?
220 points. Let me see. Ooh, I shot somebody else. That was fun. Got somebody
No
else.
luck on my end of killing many
Ooh.
people.
I am on a kill
What?
streak.
Hey, I'm not.
I got a double kill with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
This shotgun is honestly pretty overpowered. The
The other
camera.
team's shotgun.
So,
Let's see what we got.
one thing I really love about Black Ops 2 was there's a little loadout, and I got it from YouTube. I forgot who was the person that created this. I guess camping kind of loadout was it's called the Worm. I'm pretty sure Manny's familiar with it, but it entailed what was it? It was a riot shield and a shotgun. I think it was a Remington, and you camp it on the corner with some trophy systems and some claymores or C4s, depending what was better. I used to run that pretty often. Um, Manny, do you remember what map was your favorite map from Black Ops 2?
Other than Nuketown,
Besides Nuketown.
let's see. I love Raid. I love Raid a lot.
That's the one with the cars, right? The Ferraris? At night?
Oh yeah. That was it. No, not the one in the night, but that was the one with the cars in the back, and there was like a dip in the middle. There was like a statue too. And I love that one. I loved what else I remember.
Hijack.
Hijack was fun too. Hijack was really
pretty
fun.
The yacht and everything, man. That was
Yeah, and
fun.
I still don't know how those dogs like got in the boat when you got dogs. They were
That's
swimming in the water or something.
No, you didn't see it? Yeah, they had like life
They were all on
jackets
jet
and
skis, man.
What about you, Jeremy? What was your favorite game map in Black
Oh,
Ops 2?
Hijack. That's the one I was mentioning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love search and destroy in that map because it's small and
No.
again,
Very
it's
fast pace.
very, yeah, that is true. Definitely not a sniping map.
I like the smallest map that I liked was Rust back in Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, that's where you settled out your score with your, you know, if you had
That's
beef
where
with
the
somebody.
quick scoping happened. That's where the noob tubing.
Yeah.
Noob tubing, gosh dang. Remember when that was a thing?
Oh yeah, there was a glitch where if what was it, Manny? I'm not sure if was it you or was it TJ that mentioned the glitch on Modern Warfare 1 or 2, in which you like new tube on the ground or use a grenade launcher and you wouldn't die, but it would kill anybody around it.
Oh no, I don't know. I mean, that wasn't me then.
That was probably TJ. Yeah, there's a lot of
There's another
glitches.
small map.
You know, over the years, some really fun ones, some pretty bad ones. I wonder if drop shotting is still a thing here.
Oh, you can. I don't drop shot, but there's times where I have to go prone because, like, let's say someone's aiming at me. One thing I know that's really popular is the jump shots, where people jump around the corner.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan, I wouldn't say a fan, but I do tend to do that here and there.
Let's go. I got my personal radar.
I have it too.
Oh, he started shooting. Dang.
So do I. I have a personal radar.
I have a UAV right now. Trying to work my way up to. Nope, I died. I was gonna say work my way up to the sentry gun. Personal UAV. Let's see.
Oh,
Ah.
they spawned right behind us, man. This is the worst.
Alright. Use it for some radar, and then I'm gonna use a UAV. 'Cause why
Yeah,
not?
double kill, triple kill.
Oh, really now?
I got a bloodthirsty, yeah.
What?
I could get that replay like an Overwatch, like
Alright.
game of the play.
Play of the game.
Yeah, play the game. That's what I meant. Hey, that's why I have you here, man.
Yeah, no, I love playing Overwatch. I'm not that good,
tried
honestly,
it.
but
Yeah, I'm not the best.
It's a little bit like sluggish, but like a little realistic to it. So, it's a learning curve a little bit.
Well, I feel like that's what Call of Duty was trying to be, right? Or which one came out first, Overwatch or Call of Duty? At least when it comes to specials.
Overwatch.
Like,
Overwatch, but it wasn't the game that, like, you know, it's not the game that started it all. You know, it's accumulation of other games.
it was like Team Fortress 2, kind of.
Yeah, and that I used to play a lot. I was really bad at that game, but I played it nonetheless.
Damn.
Keep getting my UAVs, but it doesn't matter if I want another score streak though.
Hey, watch out.
Oh, that
Ooh.
doesn't sound.
Ooh, we gotta get out of here.
I got the health.
Oh, you
we're
gotta.
all on one side. Of the
That's
That's what
map.
I'm saying. We better get out of here.
We're all on one side of the map. We're sitting ducks.
I am so low on health and ammo. I'm running the bloodthirsty right now. Okay, good thing I got mutations right now. Okay.
The guys coming around the corner of our spawn. Flanking us from the right hand side. They're behind us.
Ah, seriously? Alright. I guess he must have ghosts because my UAV didn't show him. I saw someone was near him, but it wasn't him. And that was my. That would have been my last one for my sentry gun. Okay, using another UAV.
Hey,
Nice,
shot
I
them
saw
out.
that.
Alright. Got a double kill right now, bloodthirsty going on.
Let's see. I'm gonna throw a flash. I'm gonna stun. Where's the flash? I'm not sure anymore. I got your. I avenged you.
Thanks. That was embarrassing.
I got a sentry gun. Alright.
Watch out in the window.
Oh, I'm getting shot at from somewhere. I don't know where.
I don't know either, but
I think we might have flipped the spawn.
I think we might have.
The heck was that guy doing?
Alright, placing a sentry gun down.
Alright, kill somebody.
Oh, the spawn flipped. Oh well.
Ooh, he shot me with a shotgun.
Hey.
Wow.
I think I might have gotten the last kill, but we'll find out. Hey, 22
If you
kills,
did, you're
not
gonna
bad.
see my
Better.
death.
It was not a good one, trust me. I thought I had killed him the first time. Let's see. No, it's not me.
Hey, play the game!
Hey! Oh,
I
think
told
we
you,
were
look!
shooting.
Watch.
Look at that.
Wow.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, look at
I told you, man,
actually
play
went
the
positive.
game. Play the game.
So, Jeremy and Sinups are definitely the better players than me. Just want to let you guys know.
Hey, you're doing
Anything
good
you want
out
to
there,
say
man.
for your fans, Jeremy, out there in the world?
Oh, you know, keep a positive mind. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty bad. Let's see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. Let me
I
see.
was correct. Now I could finally
Uh,
customize my loadout. Let's see what I got. Ooh, I remember I used to run up the FAO with the I would change the fire rate to go rapid.
My favorite weapon on Black Ops 2, because that's the only game, the last game I actually played that I remember the guns,
Mm.
was the M8A1, the 3 burst round. And what was it? Was it Peacekeeper? Peacekeeper was always good. What about you,
Oh
Manny?
yeah, the DLC weapon, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Manny, what about you? What was your favorite gun on Black Ops 2?
Tough one, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with the MP. Was it 40? And if not, it was the Weevil. Otherwise, it was
Oh,
the Ballista.
you mean the MP7? The MP7. That was actually a pretty good gun to like kind of
No, the
rush in.
first
Dude, that
gun, the
was
first submachine gun, the first submachine gun.
yeah, that was the one that everyone used. Like that was my go-to sub.
Yeah, that was my. I used that for like so long. All I got was like I think I prestiged like 3 times before I decided, you know what, I should try another gun. But it was just crazy good. Even in long ranges, I would like outgun other people.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then the Peacekeeper came out, and honestly, that Peacekeeper it's a really good gun.
Well, it was so overpowered, right? Until they uploaded
Ooh,
the
dang, they
patch, and it was
came
pretty
behind
bad.
me.
Mm.
Let's see.
Oh man, I forgot. You can't knife unless you have the knife out, and I'm over here like
Jeez.
battling someone by punching them.
With your bare fist or bare gun.
Right? Who was in that corner I just saw? Huh?
Oh, that's me. I'm checking something on the internet real quick. Let's see.
You better watch out. Someone's like right there too.
Really, I don't see anybody.
Not anymore. They
Jeez.
might have left.
Hey, I just wallbanged somebody. Oh! Somebody saved my life. Sorry, I did not mean to
I
yell like
did.
that.
I
Thank you,
did.
Manny. Oh, I died anyway. He's camping inside that room there where I just died. Wow. Okay.
Got him. I'm a clean slayer.
Ah,
They're
I need to
finding
find a
just
way.
good ways of flanking us.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
killed the Kingslayer.
I need to. One thing I'll say though, and this is a personal thing, on PC, there's times where I mess up, mostly because of how you press the buttons.
Okay, so
And I mean,
playing. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, playing PC and then playing on the PS4, like, what's, how different is it?
so much difference. So much. Like I said, reaction time is probably the most biggest thing, but there's also, I guess you could say, I'm gonna call it keyboard management, for the lack of a better term. But what I mean is, like, with the controller, it's simple. You have you have. Sorry, this person's right here. Someone's gonna run away. Okay, whatever. But you have the controller on the left side, right side, a few buttons. It's like most games are designed to just be able to press one of the buttons, and that's pretty much it. It's
Uh-huh.
simple, and that's what makes console like mainstream. It's so convenient to use, so easy to have. As opposed to PC, there's a lot more micromanaging and everything pretty much.
Wow, I just got my
Man,
first
so
bloodthirsty, guys. Sorry, I just
hey,
need to say
no problem.
that.
But
Uh-huh.
But what I mean about that is like, for example, I was running around and the button to crouch for me is in a certain angle to where it's hard for me to press sometimes. And if I try to react to press it, I might fat finger something else instead.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that happens a lot actually. For me, just kill the Kingslayer. Oh, I just got destroyed.
Oh,
So
my
I'm trying
loadout.
out this
I
game.
switched my loadout on accident.
Hey, I got a rocket launcher kill.
Wow. That's funny.
I've gotten a few of
Another
those.
one.
Another one.
Another one.
But I killed myself in the process.
Yeah.
I think we're on
I
opposite
don't know if
sides.
they ever buffed it, nerfed it, or whatever, but there's like a perk or something I have. It was one of the low tier ones, so I was able to get it like at level 5 or whatever, right? And it's just one that's supposed to help. It's not like flak jacket, but it's close enough, and it didn't do anything for me. It honestly was probably like one of the worst things I could equip. Like it just took up a slot instead of like actually doing its job. So I don't know if they buffed that, because there's been times I throw a grenade and or like let's say I use a rocket launcher and something's near me, and I think okay I'll survive a little bit, or someone throws a grenade at me full health, okay I'll survive a bit because of this perk, but nope, it doesn't do anything, and instead it's like was like as if I never had it. I wonder if I forget what's it called though.
I'm not too sure. I don't remember. All I know is that I use. Oh wait, not dexterity, is it? No.
No.
Yeah, see,
I'll tell you right now.
Lake jacket?
No, it's called. Let's see. EOD. Yeah, then again, I don't play much of this, and the last time I played was probably like 2 months ago, so they could have patched it. Like any Call of Duty, there's gonna be bugs and glitches and things just not that good at first, you know?
Well, of course.
Jeez.
So I guess on new news, I finally watched Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay. Dragon Ball Super. What do you think? Wait, the Tournament of Power?
The whole thing.
The
Super
whole thing.
finished
Oh,
it.
nice. Okay, so what did you think?
Honestly,
Wow.
it was alright. There was pretty good, although I can't, as much as I want to, and I know it's gonna hurt Q2, it's not top tier to me. I don't feel it's top tier. And I'm not gonna say that I expected a lot more from Dragon Ball Z, because, well, Dragon Ball Z came a long time ago, and that was, it's highly praised
Of course.
for a lot of aspects. It's just this one didn't feel too. I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of filler, and maybe that's just because it's something as a person who watches a lot of anime, notices now, because as opposed to like 10, 15-year-old me, even I didn't watch so much that I could spot it, but now as someone who's watching hundreds of animes and all, I could totally tell when there's a lot of recycled parts and usages where it doesn't feel good, it doesn't look good at all, and it does take away from the experience. Like, there's been moments where I would fast forward like 30 seconds, and they haven't even punched. They're still standing there, like, staring at each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, is your purpose to listen? Ah, wow, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, there's an
shot
airship from
somebody.
there. I'm taking it down with a rocket launcher right now.
Okay. No, I shot a guy, and he ate my bullets, and then he just shot me once. I died. Yeah, I mean, well, what are you looking for into anime? Like, is it mostly the fighting scenes, or actually with the story? You know, because you also have to...
Honestly, I used to be a fighting scene guy before, but now I'm more of a lore guy. But I mean, can you deny a good fighting scene? You know?
No, of course, of course. Yeah, and I think and you're right. Some of the things could be recycled in Dragon Ball Super. Well, actually, it is. You know. But the storyline was good. I think it's gotten better since before. Like, I think this new arc with Jiren and all that stuff, and how oh wow, there's a tiny tank just died. Sorry.
Dang, they kicked our butt.
Seeing Jiren as a like a potential villain or like a like something that like Goku got his ass kicked, you know, and I know he's always gets his ass kicked in any arc and all that stuff, but it was different I think this time, you know? Like did Goku actually defeat Jiren? Is that the question? I don't think he did. He was
Mhm.
losing and it was actually more of a team effort win instead of just
One v
Goku's
one.
gonna put the whole world on his shoulders and he's the one that has to beat it, you know, and defeat the villain. Like no, you saw Android 17 step up, you know, Frieza. Out of everybody, Frieza comes back and you know helps out, you know,
hmm
and I thought that was interesting.
I mean, I did like the tournament power, but one of my arguments was on that was one of the few things I did like for. And I didn't really enjoy anything until Black. It's got the what was it? Uh, Dark Goku, Black Goku. Can't remember his name
Oh
right now.
yeah, Black Goku, yeah.
Yeah, until then, and honestly, even then, I wasn't too excited for everything until Trunks. That was one of my favorite moments, honestly, when Trunks turns to I'm gonna say quote unquote Super Saiyan Blue. It's hard to say because his hair was already blue, you know.
No, of course.
But
I
to me, that
understand.
was one of the better moments because you have a character who we've seen in previous series, aka Dragon Ball Z, and has a rich lore and it's well developed. As opposed to like let's say Goku, you know, we followed him since he was a kid, but you know, it's not too hard. His story is not hard. It's kind of
Uh-huh.
simple. But as opposed to Trunks, you fell for him. You know, you saw his
Yes.
heartache. You saw it in his expression whenever he lost anyone. Whenever he has like hope and his character alone. At
Hmm.
least future Trunks was just, in my opinion, like probably the best character in Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
And so when you finally see him, you know, when they tell him it's his fault and everything. Well, sorry, spoiler alert, but I won't say any more from that. You know, he comes, he comes, you know, strong and good, and he actually puts up a fight, which you know it was, which I enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed because
Yeah.
you know it wasn't as much as I love Goku. It was not senseless fighting because he loves to fight for no reason, and he
Hmm.
loves to fight, and then he'll lose, and then he'll come back and he'll win, no matter how many times because he's just. You know that's how he is, and Trunks is like he takes each loss. You see him every loss he has. He takes it
Yeah.
personal.
And he adapts as well. I think that's something
hmm
that you see. Unlike like Goku, it's more of just like I just need to get stronger. Whereas Trunks, you know, he kind of you're right. He takes every loss and he it looks like he actually kind of learns from it. You know.
hmm
Um, I know our time is almost up, and I want to go ahead and just ask one last question about Dragon Ball before we're off. Uh, what do you think about Gohan's character development in this series with Dragon Ball Super?
Honestly, it was whatever. I didn't think too much of it. Although it did feel me a little bit when towards Tournament of Power when he was actually fighting. Not because I think he got better or anything, but one of my favorite characters was Teen Gohan back in
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z when the Cell Saga. You know,
Uh huh.
I mean, I was watching it. I was a teen. You know, and like I thought, man, it would be super cool with Goku being my dad, and it
Hmm.
touched me so much when he did his father-son Kamehameha.
Of course.
So whenever they talked about, you know, Gohan, and then like that's Goku's kid, you know, it gave me nostalgia.
Uh huh.
But otherwise, I mean, I kind of feared he was gonna be in it. You know, he was gonna actually be in the Tournament of Power. Um,
Of course. No, of course. I understand. And again, I really believe that the uh, the character development in this series with Dragon Ball Super with Gohan has gotten a little bit better. I mean, obviously there's a little few arcs where he was just kind of fooling around and whatnot, and it kind of made him look weak. But in the Tournament of Power, I mean, everything kind of changes, you know. And so I'm really glad that they're developing this character again, and hopefully this new arc will be better. So
yep.
in last, I just want to give another shout out to just a few geeks. Please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share amongst your friends and family, and go ahead and listen to us on our podcast as well, where we can go in more depth about you know stuff like Dragon Ball Z, animes, video games and whatnot, go ahead and check us out. Just a few geeks. We also have an Instagram page. Uh, just look it up. I think it's just underscore few underscore geeks, if I'm not mistaken. But that's all the time that we have for tonight. Um, Let us know. Comment on our videos. What games you would like us to broadcast, to play. Again, I'm not the best Call of Duty player, but we'll get through it together. You guys will see me. I leveled up to 17 now, so I'm pretty excited. And also helps out that it's double XP weekend. So go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, share our videos, and we'll see you next time.